Hey guys, what's up? It's me Omar from BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Today I have another new product I want to show you. This is a product that was sent to me free for review by Sena Cases, and it is the Sena Florence Portfolio case. And so this is the box that it comes in, pretty traditional box that Sena usually uses for all their products. And here is the portfolio right here. So for those of you that are maybe familiar with the traditional Florence case, this one is a little bit different. Okay, so obviously it's a folio case. This works with the iPad too. And when you pop it open, the difference with this one is that it does include a stylus and a writing pad. So not only do you have a case that can hold your iPad, but it also will keep track of this stuff in here, so you can write some notes. You have a stylus pen here that will also work with the iPad. Let's go ahead and show you the accessibility as far as while the case is on your iPad, and then we'll talk about all the little details and such. Okay. So while it's in there, you can get to your headphone jack really easily. The microphone does not be blocked off or anything. Standby switch is right there, easy to see. Camera hole is not being blocked off or anything. It's lined up real well. On the side here, the switches, nice one big opening for all that right there. Get to the bottom, you got your 30-pin connector. It's not hard at all to find it or get your connector to go into place right there. The speaker, there is like a grill right here, and it's covered up, but there are a bunch of holes, so it doesn't affect the sound quality at all. It's still able to get through there pretty easily. So when you open it up, it does have a magnetic enclosure, so like when you do close it, you can hear that it does react when you open it up. So it is fully covered around the edge right here. The camera is not being blocked off though, as you can see on the top. And the home button lines up pretty well. You have to play with the leather a little bit and get it to go into place to make it line up just perfectly. But besides that, everything lines up real well. And so there's a nice lip on it. It doesn't get in the way too much when you're using the iPad. It's really subtle, but definitely easy to get into there. And as you can see, there's actually a Velcro little strap right here, and this is what basically the tab is what holds the iPad into place. So you slide the iPad in there, and then you tuck this underneath, like so, press it down, and then that's what keeps it in place. So there's the iPad. So overall, guys, really nice quality case. I really like Sena's cases. They're probably one of my top 3 favorite leather case makers out there. The leather they use is really good quality. The craftsmanship of the product is really well put together. It's like hand stitched and everything, so it looks really sharp. As far as functionality goes, I think that if you're like an executive or a business person, this is probably the perfect setup for you here. You'll have your little pad here. This is not a full legal size pad. This is a 5x7. Okay, so it's a real small type of notepad you can have here. It does include the stylus, which is real cool, and it doubles as a pen as well. And the one thing I noticed with my pen though, it comes apart pretty easily. So I'm not sure if that's just because the version I got, but like whenever it's stuck in here and you're pulling it out for the first time, it starts to separate a little bit. So it may not be an issue with all their styluses, but that's the kind of issue I had with this one there. Overall, it writes really well. The stylus is fine. It's at the back end here. You can use it for using it withdraw something or any of those other kind of games where if you just don't like using your finger, you can use a stylus on there. So here we have the spot for, you can put like maybe a driver's license. We have 4 additional slots here for maybe business cards, credit cards, whatever you want to stick in there. They'll all fit right there. And then you have a pocket right here in case you want to keep some small papers. Keep in mind that this, if you do have some papers that are fit in here, this is going to be wrinkling up right here. So that, I don't know, it depends on what kind of papers you have. It may not be a big deal or not, but that it will kind of fold up a little bit when it's in there. So let me show you one thing that I did notice when I was using this. And this is just me kind of being picky. But while it's in there, it kind of bubbles up a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see, but see where that fold is right there? Because that pen, that stylus is right in here, it's not flat. See, so it's kind of like, after a while when the leather gets a little bit softer and such, it's not too bad, but I don't know, that's just kind of me being picky. If you do take the stylus out, it's much flatter and it folds right into place, and it's a little bit better. You can still see how it bumps up a little bit for the pad right there, but it's not as bulky right there. But it's still, that's kind of one of the things you just have to contend with if you want to have a stylus inside here, and or automatically in there already. That's a pretty good feature to have. So like I showed you before, guys, this has that magnetic enclosure, so you can hear it close, and it does turn on when you open it back up. It has a nice microfiber lining right here, which is real nice. My one issue with this though is quite a lint magnet. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on camera, but there's quite a bit of little pieces of lint and things on there. I did notice that the edges slightly fray a little bit too, like the little hairs on the edge. After a while, after you've used it for quite a bit, I noticed it starts to peel up a little bit. Not too much, but just something I kind of noticed a little bit while using it. So while it's in here, let me show you guys what you can do with the, so you can still, even though it does have that one flap in here, you can still use it to prop it up. So if you are watching a video or something, you can prop it up like that. No problem right there. If you want to use it for typing, you can put it down like this, and you can type on it like that. keeping like this angle. This flap has to stay out this way in order for these different things to function like that. But it still is able to do that even though it has this one center piece right here, this division. So guys, overall, I think this is a really nice case. It retails for $119.95, so $120. Definitely an expensive case that I would think this is targeted more for those that are executives, business people that are looking for something that looks real high quality, real classy, but that's also functional as well. This isn't going to be something, you know, that a high schooler is going to want to buy and take and throw it in their backpack unless they're willing to spend $120, which I don't think they probably would. So this is for a little more higher class type of targeted audience. Overall, really good quality. Sena, like I said, excellent leather, excellent craftsmanship on all their products. If you guys want to check out their products, you can go to senacases.com. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. If you personally own this product yourselves, why don't you post a comment below and tell me what you think about it. Tell others as well that are watching this video how your experience has been while using this case. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Omar Correa. If you want to follow us on the website, you can follow us at Buy Me an iPhone. I'll see you guys in the next video review.